Good evening and welcome to Famous TV. I'm Leena Lal and today we talk about a film that no one saw it coming, except maybe the people who made it. But even when they wouldn't have guessed just how far it would go. Have you ever heard of a film that starts slow, builds momentum, and then refuses to slow down? Well, that's exactly what's happening with Marco, a Malayalam film that has defied expectations and become one of the biggest box office surprises in recent times. Not only has this film struck gold in Kerala, but its Hindi version is now taking North India by storm. But before we get into the numbers, let's step back. When Marco was first announced, it wasn't a big budget film with a superstar cast. It didn't have a hype of a Jawan or the pan-India push of RRR. It was, at best, a promising film from Kerala's celebrated but relatively niche film industry. Malayalam cinema is known for its storytelling, rich, layered, deeply rooted in reality. But rarely do these films get mainstream acceptance beyond their home state. So when Marco released, it opened to decent numbers. Critics loved it, cinephiles praised it, but nothing out of the ordinary. It looked like another regional hit, successful in its own space, appreciated by those who follow Malayalam films, but not a game changer. Then something changed. Have you ever watched a film, told your friends, and then seen it explode in popularity? That's what happened here. Marco began as a slow burn, but within days, theaters started filling up. Social media picked it up, reviews poured in, and soon, screenings were getting houseful signs. Then came the Hindi version. Initially, the film's Hindi dubbed release was almost an afterthought, something for streaming, maybe a limited theatrical run. But demand changed the game. More screens were added, multiplexes increased shows, and suddenly, a film that was meant for a niche audience was now running successfully in the Hindi heartland. So what's the secret sauce? Why is Marco succeeding where so many films failed? For one, the film offers gripping storytelling, something Malayalam cinema does best. It isn't just action for the sake of action or drama for the sake of drama. It's a well-crafted story with depth, emotions, and characters that will stay with you. Second, the film's themes are universal. It speaks of ambition, betrayal, redemption, ideas that transcend language. You don't have to be a Malayali cinephile to relate to it. And third, there's the performance. The lead actor's portrayal has been hailed as one of the finest in recent years. Social media is flooded with posts calling him the new face of Indian cinema. A wake-up call for Bollywood? The success of Marco also raises an uncomfortable question. Why are regional films clicking while Bollywood struggles to find its footing? It's not about language anymore. If the content is good, audiences will come. If the story is strong, the film will sell. It's that simple. So, is Marco just a fluke or is it just the beginning of something bigger? Another shift in the Indian film industry? One thing is clear. In a time when big budget films are struggling, a small film from Kerala has proven that good cinema will always find its audience. That's all for tonight. I'm Leena Lal and this is Famous TV. Stay tuned for more.